Hello, it's Brittney from the Pretty Plus. We meet again. Uh, it's the beginning of August. I feel like we're just piling through this year. It's gone by so quickly. I feel like the weeks are short and the months are short, and everything is just jam packed into this what feels like 20 hours of time that we get for a month. So I'm going to share with you the results of our July budget, talk with you a little about that, and then I will do another video that shares the budget with me type of thing for the beginning of August. If you're interested in seeing how we started July, I'll have a link below for you, and you can compare and see what we planned on doing versus what we actually ended up doing. You'll see that I always spend more than I think I'm going to for the most part, but I budget very minimally and a smaller budget, and I'm okay. So I'll stop talking. Kind of. I'm gonna keep talking, but about what's here that you want to see, not rambling. Our mortgage was $680, car payment $300, phones $166, internet $65. That's all the same. Should be the same or very, very close to the same every single month. Gas and electric, we budgeted $250 and it came in at $206, which is much lower than we thought. I thought we would go over the $250 because we've been using the air conditioner and everything else, but worked out. We, had $44 left over. We budgeted $625 to pay for Clara's August daycare bill, to pay for it like upfront first of the month, so that we don't have to worry about it the rest of the month, and we've already done that. Online subscription is Hulu, and that's $12. I budgeted $200 this month for groceries. That was my big thing. I have every single week this month have shared the grocery haul, the meal plan, and how much we spent every week. I had a $100 Trader Joe's stock up that I did before the month started, before I decided that I was going to do this $20 a week challenge. So I wanted to do $200 for the month, and we were $1 over. We actually were not even $1 over. I think we were like 60 some cents under, but we round everything up, and it ended up saying 201 instead of 200, and that is fine with me. We went over $1. We didn't budget anything for Joey and North, but then Sam's Club had a sale on a bunch of the things that we usually get, their food and Clara's diapers. So I did a Sam's Club purchase. I bought 2 big bags of their cat food. One we have in like our area where we feed them, the other we have in the garage for storage, and that was $32. Nothing in medical bills or debt payments. Actually, I do have something to say about that. We have been really, really good about not having extra debt like coming from our credit cards or anything. We haven't accrued any interest on anything ever. I have, because I had a few credit cards when I was like 18 that I ruined. But Brett has never missed a payment on a credit card in his whole life. And we had just kind of a crazy month, and we had some returns, and he was waiting to make a payment, and he missed one. So we got a late fee and interest charge, and he felt really bad. I told him it's no big deal. Like, it's never happened before. You've never done it. Like, it happens. Like, it's just been a wild month. So I was like, why don't you just reach out to the company, and they'll probably like reimburse it. Like, they'll probably take the fee off, and they did. So it was Chase, and he said that it was the easiest call with a question he'd ever done, because he was just like, hey, I've never done this before, and can you take the fee off? And they're like, yeah, let me do that. And they did it. So call. If this is something you actually never do, just call and ask. There's nothing to, you know, to stop you from doing that, because you could save money. It was like $25, I think, that we would have had to pay, but he just said, please, and they said yes. So yeah, that was our Amazon card. And then restaurant. I think I originally budgeted 150. I bumped it up to 200, and we still went over that. I'm embarrassed to show you this right now because we ate like the stupidest things. Brew Burger, which is normal. We always go to Brew Burger like every month. But Taco Bell, Wendy's, McDonald's, multiple times of different pizza, just stupid stuff. And this Taco Bell, $41 wasn't one trip. That was like 3 trips. Like we were wild. And I told my husband like that the worst part about us doing that isn't that we spent $200. It's that I have to share with you guys that we spent $200 on the stupidest shit. But yeah, we're trying to do better this month about going out to eat. So we'll see how it goes. I budgeted only $100, so that should be good. What else do we have here? Budgeted $250 for our car, the gas for the car, knowing that we had a little trip planned, and then the trip to Cleveland was canceled, but we still went to Michigan. Claire and I did. And so $250 is what I budgeted. We ended up with $238 spent, so $12 left over. $130 for allowance. These next things are always the same. There are sinking funds. Basically, if you don't know what a sinking fund is, I have a full video that covers all of it, but they're like little savings accounts. So technically we send it's like $520 a month to a savings account that we can use for short-term savings and goals. So we have our family needs for $35, insurance for $115, car sinking fund for repairs $75, house repairs $60, gifts for $55, holiday sinking fund for $25, our pet sinking fund gets $5, $50 in our travel sinking fund, and $100 in our Mason sinking fund, which is like gifts for our birthday, like us 3, for birthdays, Christmas, anniversaries, other random holidays, or whatever we want. And then let me share with you what we actually spent out of there. So we spent $849 out of there this month. So we went to a 4th of July party, and I spent $35 for a charcuterie board. I'll post a picture here. I always do that when I spend money on charcuterie boards because I feel like I need to justify the spending, but you know. My little cousin JoJo, we got her a birthday toy. We bought shower heads for the house. We had a Home Depot gift card, so the rest of it was $23. We had our car registration to pay, and that was $309. Clara and I went to Michigan for like a little beach trip, visited friends. We stayed in a hotel, and that was $255 for a few nights. We bought some gifts for a baby shower for $25. I bought Brett some soap from QVC for $30. Sounds crazy, but it's like this huge thing by the brand Philosophy. And he's had the same like lemon one for years. I think he started using it in 2017. I don't know if it's safe to use soap for that long, but he has been, and he's been fine. And so he's almost out. He has barely any left. So I bought him another big one. I found it for $30 on QVC, and it's Fresh Cream, which is my favorite scent. I have the perfume from them, so excited about that. I bought myself new shampoo and conditioner because I've been using some really shitty stuff, and my hair has been my scalp has been reacting really poorly to it. So I bought some Pureology from my stylist. I think it was $65, something like that. But I reimbursed myself $50 from the Family Needs Sinking Fund. We gave one of my best friend, like our best friends, they have a son whose birthday. I gave him $15 because I'm poor, cheap. I don't know what you want to call it. He was very excited nonetheless. Um, I got a car oil change from Jiffy Lube, and while it was very jiffy, like literally 10, maybe 15 minutes tops, it was $70. And they told me that I couldn't use the coupon because my car oil is a certain kind, and that just annoyed me. Um, my normal place I go is my dealership, and they stopped taking appointments. So I was like, well, if I'm not getting like an appointment, I have to show up and be first come, first serve. I'm just going to go to Jiffy Lube. It ended up being really expensive. So I don't know if I'll do that again, but it was very nice, very quick. And then we paid for some lawn maintenance while Brett was sick, and we had to quarantine for a little while. He did not have COVID, thankfully, but I paid a guy who has cut our lawn before to come back and cut it. He did it so fast, and he weed eated and everything. It was great. $25, and I tipped him $5 because he did it very last minute, and I really appreciated that. So, what else do I need to share? Oh, Clara. I budgeted $30 for her, and like, who am I kidding? I never spend just $30 on her. She gets all of our extra money. She's a little money hog. I spent $101 on her because we bought diapers. Diapers were $83. If we hadn't done that, it would not have been as crazy of a month. But I got hair ties and a shirt for her, 2 big, huge ass packs of Pampers because her butt is sensitive. Her whole skin is sensitive, but she, like, Pampers work the best for us. So I got those at Sam's. An Imagine Ink baby shark guy from TJ Maxx, and birthday invites for her birthday next month. September, not August. So $101 is what I spent on that little baby, so $71 over there. So overall, we budgeted $3,428, and we spent $3,487. So we were negative $59. But luckily, our income was $4,804, so we had $1,317 to put toward whatever we wanted to. And what did we want to do? We wanted to finish paying for our fence installation, $320, and we bought forks and sanitizer from Target. That's really random, but much needed. And then $1,000 is what I put in our savings account. We're trying to save $10,000 to have a little emergency fund there in case something random happens and we need it. And that put us at $8,000. So we're very, very close. It says negative 10 for the month, but we've been under for the last few months. So between January and May, we had $10 left over. So I just evened it out and went $10 over, if that makes sense. Rambly, but you get what I mean. And then, the last thing I'll share with you is our roundup from all the purchases we made on our credit card. I round up every single item, the change to the nearest dollar, and that's why we put only whole numbers on this sheet. And the change is something that we put into Clara's account every month. So $13.01 went into Clara's account, her little savings account. And she officially has way more money than I ever will, so whatever. But yeah, I thought that it was a pretty good month. Even though we went over, we still put $1,000 in savings, and that was great. So if you enjoy videos like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know. And you can find me on the internet at The Pretty Plus on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. As always, theprettyplus.com is my blog, and I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye, guys.